Hi, I'm Dr. Siegfried, and thanks again for coming to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about posture, and don't know how much you know about posture, but in my profession as a chiropractor, we're always talking about posture. And there's a normal posture and an abnormal posture. First, I'm going to show you what a normal posture is. Well, to begin with, why is posture so important? It's important because if your posture is off, your power supply is off from your nervous system. We know that through all kinds of scientific biomechanical studies. What does that mean? Essentially, it means that there's pressure on the nerves. If your posture is off, you're going to have pressure on the nerves. And unless you get the pressure off the nerve, instead of becoming like this and having full power, you're going to be like this, aching in some fashion, strictly mechanically. So you want to avoid that at all costs. What's normal posture? Normal posture is when you're standing like this. Look at yourself in the mirror. You can check your ears, your shoulders, your pelvis, and your feet. And your hands. Your hands should be like this. You start looking at people and you'll see a lot of abnormal posture walking around. People are like this, people are like this, people are like this, they're like this, they're like this. There's all these different postural variations from normal, but this is the normal. Ears, shoulders, pelvis, hands, and feet. What's a normal posture from the side view? Just like this. Your head should be bent, your ears should be over your shoulder should be over your pelvis here, and straight down. You should be able to draw up a straight line down this way. That's a normal posture. That's the least amount of pressure on your nerves and your nervous system. What is an abnormal posture? Could be like this. You see it all the time. Could be like this, but you see this a lot. Slumped shoulders. Where do you see it most? Senior citizens. You see it a lot in kids too if they've had injuries to their neck. These postures are very, very important. If you can understand this, then you're on your way to helping yourself at home, and I'm going to show you how you can help yourself at home. If you're in this position, and this is not an uncommon position either because of sitting so much, you can do simple things like this, simple stretches like this, and just hold this position and look up at the ceiling. Now sometimes you'll do this, you might get a few clicks or pops, and what you're doing is, in effect, is adjusting the vertebrae in the middle of the back. It's also a yoga posture. So you can sit like this. Now if you can't stand like this, you can put your arms like this and just hold that position. And if you can't do it very long, that's okay too. But the idea is to work at your posture like this. Another thing you can do, you can sit, let's say you're sitting on the floor. Let's say you're watching TV. One of the best things you could do, let's say your pelvis is twisted like this. You can see how I'm like this. One of the best things you could do sitting on the floor watching TV, I'm not advocating you watch too much TV, however, you can sit on the floor like this and just lean back against the sofa. And that's squaring up your pelvis. Or you can sit like this, which is encouraging you to sit up straight and your pelvis is square. That's helping your posture. So those are a couple things right there that you can do without even thinking twice. Now the other thing you can do for your posture from the bottom up, look at your shoes. If your shoes are wearing unevenly in the heels, or any part of the shoe, if they're not wearing evenly, you know you got a postural problem. And that's gravity telling you you need to do something, because that's putting undue stress on the system. What you can do there, we use something as simple as, we use an arch support called Superfeet. You can find them here, I'm here in Oregon, so you can find them at Dick's, you can find them at REI. They're a very inexpensive, very high-tech arch support which will help to balance out the feet, the arches in the feet, balance out the feet, and then for every time you take a step, you're working to improve, you're trying to promote better posture all the way up to what we call the kinetic chain. So that's something you can do from the ground up. Very inexpensive. You don't have to go spend $400 or $500 to get a custom-made pair at a podiatrist. Not that they don't help sometimes, but you can go to REI or Dick's for 40 or 50 bucks and get a pair, try them in one pair of shoes, see how they work, if you add them to another pair of shoes, or even get a couple pair. So that's what you can do from the feet up. And that's the basic idea with the postural home healthcare video today, is to show you what's normal, what's normal, what's abnormal, what's normal, what's abnormal, and what you can do about it. I hope these tips help. Feel free to give me a call in McMinnville or Portland. My numbers are right here on the screen, or you can go to my website right here on the screen. Thanks for watching.